Yeah. Spain. Was it?
Might have been Italy. I don't know.
Well, it should have been.
Because that's quite a juxtaposition between what we previously saw.
Yeah. Well, when the police were surrounded there, they must have been cacking themselves, because if the crowd had turned on them, they I think wouldn't be here. So it just shows you what para people can be done, can do, and what is necessary to control things. So I'm watching the time. How is all this being done? Right, this man. Some of you have heard me talking about him before, but if you've never heard of him, Saul Alinsky is the man. Look at his material on the internet, download it, study it, because he put forward the plan for destroying us, which is this plan that's unfolding at the moment. Subversion, getting in amongst community groups and individuals and everything else. But if you read his way of doing things, we can absolutely do what he says back to the other side. And one of the things he says is personalise the issue. So we've got people at the moment not happy with the NHS. It's not worth anything talking about the NHS. You've got to go for the minister responsible. You've got to go for the head people in the NHS. Their pictures have got to appear. Their names have got to appear. They have got to come to the forefront. It's very clever stuff when you read it. He's written it in a dark way, but you can pick off this stuff and say, we can do the same thing. So Margaret there talking about sending the papers. Papers do get sent out to a whole host of people, including police and politicians and everything else. But we know that where people have picked up the phone to complain in numbers, so there's been some of the mums who've been picked up with the police in Merseyside when, the name will come to me in a minute, when she was arrested, and we tracked down where she was. We found where she was about midnight, and basically when the policeman took this lady in her cup of tea in the morning, he said, bloody hell, love, you've got a lot of friends. There'd been so many phone calls that they'd shut down the call centre at 2 o'clock in the morning or 2:30, and that meant the chief constable was called out of his bed, right? So Maureen Spalak was the lady. Sorry, Maureen. So basically,